Welcome back to my channel, All Old Rare Coins. If you love discovering hidden treasures and learning about rare US coins, you're in the right place. In today's video, we'll reveal some of the most valuable coins that could be worth far more than you think. Stick around till the end, you won't want to miss what these rare gems are really worth. And if you are new to the channel, make sure to like this video and subscribe to my channel to enjoy more discoveries in future. Let's dive in. We're diving into a coin that's often overlooked but could actually be hiding an incredible treasure. We're talking about the 1986 United States $quarter coin, minted in Philadelphia with the P mint mark. You might be thinking, it's just a quarter, but trust me, there's more to this coin than meets the eye. Now, quarters have been a staple of American currency for centuries, with numerous variations, designs, and mintings over the years. But the 1986 quarter stands out, not because of its everyday use, but because of its potential to make you a lot of money. Let's dive into why this seemingly ordinary coin could be worth an extraordinary amount. To understand the significance of the 1986 quarter, we need to start with a little history. The $quarter coin has been in circulation since 1796, but by the 1980s, the United States had already seen a wide range of designs and minting variations. The 1986 quarter is part of the Washington Quarter series, which first debuted in 1932 to honor the first President of the United States, George Washington. The design of the Washington quarter hasn't changed much over the years. On the obverse, you'll find a portrait of George Washington, as envisioned by sculptor John Flanagan. On the reverse side, the eagle, a symbol of strength and freedom, holds an olive branch in one claw and arrows in the other, a representation of peace and power. But why, out of all the years of production, does the 1986 quarter stand out so much? The answer lies in its rarity, condition, and the subtle factors that affect coin value. You see, while millions of quarters are minted each year, the 1986 Philadelphia quarter is known for some very specific characteristics that make it much more valuable than you might expect. Most 1986 quarters were released into circulation and, as you can imagine, most of them show wear and tear from years of use. After all, a quarter gets passed from hand to hand, used in transactions, and eventually worn down with time. But what collectors are really looking for are quarters that are in pristine, uncirculated condition. These coins have been kept in excellent shape, untouched by the wear and damage that comes with regular use. A key factor in the value of a coin is its condition. A coin that's in uncirculated condition, meaning it has not been subjected to the rigors of daily transactions, holds much more value to collectors. The rarity of finding a 1986 quarter in pristine condition is what makes it so sought after. You see, while many of these coins are still floating around in circulation, they are often heavily worn, scratched, or have lost much of their original detail. However, the few that remain in mint condition are worth far more than their face value. Another aspect that can increase the value of a coin is any potential minting errors. Minting errors occur when a coin is struck incorrectly during the production process. These errors are rare and can drastically increase the value of a coin. For instance, if the design was misaligned or if the coin has a double strike, it can make the coin much more desirable to collectors. These error coins are often considered unique, which makes them incredibly valuable in the coin collecting world. Now, you're probably wondering how much an ordinary 1986 quarter could really be worth. Well, here's the exciting part. While a regular, circulated 1986 quarter typically holds just its face value of 25 cents, a coin in uncirculated condition or one with a minting error can fetch a much higher price. In fact, if you happen to have a pristine 1986 quarter in your collection, or perhaps you find one at a garage sale or in your pocket change, it could be worth far more than you'd expect. And now, for the big reveal, the 1986 United States $quarter coin, in perfect uncirculated condition, can be worth as much as $98,000. Yes, you heard that right. $98,000 for a single quarter from 1986. That's the kind of value you can find when a coin is in excellent condition or contains a rare minting error. Imagine that, something as simple as a quarter could end up being worth a small fortune. So, next time you dig through your spare change or spot an old coin in a drawer, take a closer look. You never know when you might come across a rare gem that could turn into a valuable treasure. Second expensive coin, we're talking about a coin that might seem like an everyday item, but could be worth a small fortune. That's right, today's subject is the United States 1982 quarter dollar. You might have a few of these coins in your collection or even in your change jar, but what if I told you that this coin could be worth a jaw-dropping amount of money? Stick around as we reveal just how much this 1982 quarter dollar could be worth and why you should keep an eye on it. The 1982 quarter dollar coin was minted in Denver, indicated by the D mint mark on the coin. At first glance, it might just seem like another regular quarter, right? It's part of the Washington Quarter series, which has been around for decades, and this particular coin features the familiar portrait of George Washington on the obverse, along with the eagle and shield on the reverse. The design has remained largely unchanged since it was first introduced in 1932, and that's exactly why many collectors find it so interesting. It's a piece of American history, and in the case of the 1982 quarter, it's also a potential goldmine if you know what to look for. To understand why the 1982 quarter is so special, we need to dive into a little bit of history. The early 1980s were a time of great economic and political change in the United States. Inflation was on the rise, and the country was dealing with some significant financial challenges. The U.S. Mint, however, continued to produce coins at a steady pace. The 1982 quarter was part of the regular production of quarters during that year, but what makes it unique is the rarity and potential minting errors associated with it. If you've ever collected coins, you probably know that certain years and mint marks can make a coin much more valuable than others. And while many 1982 quarters were produced in large numbers, it's the ones in top-tier condition, or those with errors, that really attract the attention of collectors. Coin collectors, or numismatists, are always searching for rare coins that are in excellent condition, coins that haven't been damaged by circulation, coins that are uncirculated, or coins with interesting minting mistakes that make them stand out from the rest. One thing that collectors love about the 1982 quarter is the condition. While the majority of these coins were used in daily transactions and have been passed from hand to hand over the years, finding one in pristine, uncirculated condition is incredibly rare. If you happen to have a 1982 quarter that's still in near-perfect condition, meaning it hasn't been worn down, scratched, or tarnished from years of handling, you may be sitting on something extremely valuable. Coins that are in this kind of top-notch condition are highly sought after in the collector's market and can fetch a pretty penny, but the condition of the coin isn't the only factor that contributes to its value. Another reason the 1982 quarter could be worth a lot is due to potential minting errors. Minting errors are anomalies that occur during the coin production process, and they can greatly increase a coin's value. Errors can range from something as simple as a misalignment of the design to more complex mistakes like double strikes or incorrect die usage. These errors happen very rarely, and when they do, they create unique and one-of-a-kind coins that collectors are eager to get their hands on. If you're lucky enough to own a 1982 quarter that features a minting error, such as a double die or a coin that was struck with an incorrect die, that coin could be worth a whole lot more than its face value. These error coins are considered to be among the most desirable to collectors because of their rarity and the fact that no two error coins are exactly alike. So if you come across a 1982 quarter with an unusual design flaw or minting mistake, make sure to hang on to it. You might have a very valuable coin in your possession. Now, for the moment you've been waiting for, just how much can a 1982 quarter actually be worth? If you happen to have one in uncirculated condition, or one with a rare minting error, it could be worth as much as $105,000. Yes, you heard that correctly. $105,000 for a single 1982 quarter. It's an astounding amount of money for a coin that most people wouldn't give a second thought to. But that's the exciting world of coin collecting. There's always the potential for hidden treasures right under your nose. So, the next time you're flipping through your coin collection or rummaging through a jar of loose change, take a closer look at any 1982 quarters you come across. If you find one in exceptional condition or spot one with a minting error, you could have a small fortune on your hands. Coin collecting isn't just about finding rare coins, it's about discovering the hidden value in something that might seem ordinary at first. The world of numismatics is full of surprises, and who knows, your next find could be worth thousands, or even hundreds of thousands, of dollars. Third rare coin, we're taking a closer look at a coin that could be worth far more than you ever imagined, the United States 1979 D quarter dollar. Yes, you heard that right, a quarter from 1979, minted in Denver with the D mint mark, could be worth a significant amount of money. So, if you've got one lying around or have seen one in your change, you might want to pay closer attention. Stick around because we're about to reveal just how much this seemingly ordinary coin could fetch in today's market. The United States quarter dollar has been around for centuries, with various designs gracing the coin over the years. The 1979 quarter is part of the Washington Quarter series, which has been in circulation since 1932. On the front, you'll find the familiar portrait of George Washington, and on the reverse, an eagle with an olive branch and arrows, symbolizing peace and strength. The design has remained largely the same over the decades, but what makes the 1979 D quarter stand out is its rarity, condition, and a few special features that make it incredibly valuable to collectors. So, why is the 1979 D quarter different from all the other quarters minted that year? The answer lies in its rarity and the unique circumstances surrounding its production. The 1979 quarter was part of a regular batch of coins produced by the U.S. Mint, but despite being produced in large numbers, there's something about the 1979 D that sets it apart, its condition and the possibility of rare minting errors. Now, most quarters, including the 1979 D, were used for everyday transactions. Over the years, these coins have passed through many hands, leading to wear and tear. While most of these quarters are now considered common, a select few remain in mint condition, pristine, untouched by time and wear. These well-preserved quarters are what collectors are after. A coin in excellent condition is always more valuable because it tells a story of how it was kept in near-perfect shape, often never having been used for its intended purpose, spending. This is why uncirculated 1979 D quarters are so sought after. They are rare, and they reflect the mint's craftsmanship at its finest. But what makes this particular quarter so exciting is the potential for minting errors. A minting error is a rare anomaly that occurs during the coin production process, and it can make a coin dramatically more valuable. These errors can come in many forms, such as misaligned dies, double strikes, or even incorrect metal composition. While minting errors are rare, they add an entirely new level of interest to a coin. For example, a 1979 D quarter with a double die or a doubled image could be worth much more than one without. These types of errors can make the coin a true one-of-a-kind, and collectors are willing to pay top dollar for these rare finds. Now, you're probably wondering just how much a 1979 D quarter could really be worth. After all, it's just a quarter, right? Well, if you happen to have one in uncirculated condition, or if you stumble upon one with a rare minting error, you might want to sit down because the value could blow you away. The price for a well-preserved 1979 D quarter, or one with a unique minting error, could be as high as $120,000. That's right, $120,000 for a single quarter. It's hard to believe, but it's the truth. So, what does this mean for you? If you've ever come across a 1979 D quarter, whether it's in your coin collection, tucked away in an old jar, or mixed in with some loose change, it's worth taking a closer look. A coin that might look like just another quarter could end up being worth a fortune, depending on its condition and any potential minting errors it may have. The world of coin collecting is filled with surprises, and a simple coin from 1979 could be your ticket to a big windfall. As we always say, coin collecting isn't just about the monetary value, it's about the thrill of discovery, the hunt for something unique, and the appreciation of the history and craftsmanship that goes into each coin. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting out, there's always something new to learn, and you never know when you might stumble upon a hidden gem. So, next time you're going through your coins, remember to keep an eye out for that 1979 D quarter. With its rare potential for minting errors and its value in pristine condition, it could be your next big find. Don't forget to check the condition carefully, and if you suspect it could be a rare one, make sure to have it properly evaluated. Who knows? You could have a coin that's worth far more than you ever expected. Last coin, we're going to talk about the United States 1973 $quarter coin. It may look like just another quarter to the untrained eye, but for those in the know, it could be a true gem with an incredible value. Stick around as we reveal why this particular quarter is worth far more than its face value and how much you could potentially make from one of these coins. The 1973 quarter is part of the long-running Washington quarter series, which has been circulating since 1932. On the obverse, you'll find the classic portrait of George Washington, designed by John Flanagan. On the reverse, you'll see the majestic eagle grasping an olive branch and arrows, symbolizing peace and strength, a design that has remained largely unchanged over the years. However, it's not the design that makes the 1973 quarter so interesting, it's the rarity and unique characteristics that can make this coin so valuable. Now, you might be asking, why should I care about a 1973 quarter? Well, the answer lies in the unique history of this particular coin. The 1970s were a transformative period in the United States, both politically and economically. The country was dealing with inflation, rising fuel prices, and global instability. The 1973 quarter, like most of its counterparts from the decade, was mass-produced to keep up with demand. Yet, despite the large number of coins minted that year, it's not the quantity that makes this quarter stand out, it's the quality and condition of certain specimens that make it a valuable collector's item today. The first thing you need to know is that, like most coins, condition is everything. While the majority of 1973 quarters have been passed through countless hands and are worn down from years of circulation, a small number of these coins are in pristine, uncirculated condition. A quarter that has been carefully preserved, untouched by time and wear, can be worth far more than its face value. Coin collectors, or numismatists, seek out coins in exceptional condition because they represent the highest quality of the U.S. Mint's craftsmanship. If you've been collecting coins for any length of time, you know how rare it is to find a coin in mint condition. And when it comes to the 1973 quarter, the ones that are in flawless condition, with sharp details and no signs of damage, are considered highly desirable to collectors. But that's not all that can make this coin valuable. Another important factor is the potential for minting errors. Minting errors happen when a coin is struck improperly during the production process, and they can greatly increase the coin's value. Common minting errors include things like double strikes, where a coin is struck twice, creating a blurred or doubled image, misaligned dies, which can result in designs that are off-center, and even incorrect metal composition, which is extremely rare but highly valuable. If you happen to own a 1973 quarter with one of these errors, your coin could be worth significantly more than a typical coin from that year. Error coins are especially attractive to collectors because they are unique. There is no other coin like them, which makes them even more valuable. But you may still be wondering, what's the actual value of a 1973 quarter? Well, if you're lucky enough to have one in uncirculated condition, or if you come across one with a rare minting error, you could be sitting on a small fortune. Here's the exciting part: the 1973 quarter, depending on its condition and any possible minting errors, can be worth as much as $130,000. Yes, you heard that right, $130,000 for a single 1973 quarter. That's a lot of money for a coin that was originally worth just 25 cents, so, what does this mean for you? If you have any 1973 quarters lying around, it's time to take a closer look. You never know, you could have one that's worth a lot more than you think. Whether it's in perfect, uncirculated condition or if it's one of the rare coins with a minting error, this quarter could be worth a small fortune. If you find one in your collection or come across one while going through your loose change, make sure to hold on to it and consider getting it professionally evaluated. Coin collecting can be an incredibly rewarding hobby, not just because of the financial value, but because it connects you to history. Every coin tells a story. A coin like the 1973 quarter serves as a reminder of a time when the world was changing, and it represents the artistry and craftsmanship of the U.S. Mint. So, whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting out, keep an eye out for coins like this. They may seem ordinary at first, but you never know when one could be worth a small fortune. If you enjoyed this video and want to learn more about rare and valuable coins, be sure to give us a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and click the notification bell so you never miss out on our latest discoveries. Thanks for watching, and remember, sometimes, the most valuable treasures are the ones you least expect. Happy collecting!